Don't start until you finish. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Weekend Edition with me, your host, Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about a very simple concept of don't start something until it's finished. Okay, now why is that? First of all, it's important because it's productive, okay? It's going to save you time. Like, for example, this is very common with buildings, okay? Almost everywhere you go, there's a building nearby, okay? When they created that building, they had a blueprint, all right? They had an idea, a mental image of what was going to be in that building, okay? And there's a lot of details included. Think about a cookbook, okay? If you're baking like an apple pie or something, or you're making a shepherd's pie, you're making soup, there's a recipe, and usually in a recipe or cookbook, they put a picture of the final product. Now, why is that? It's because it helps you to visualize what's going to happen next. So to make your life easy and to clarify, don't start your week before it's finished. Don't start a day before it's finished. And really, you can apply this to anything that's going on in your life. Don't start a task at work until it's finished in your mind. In your mind, okay? Finish it in your mind, and then you can finish it in real life, okay? Thank you, okay? And that it's, if you want to make it good, it's about the internal components, the ingredients. That could be another topic for another day. Now, why is this important? Why is it important to finish before you start? Because that way you will get to where you're going because you know where you're going. My first video I ever made was people with goals are successful because they know where they're going. When you have a blueprint, you know where you're going, and it's just a really good idea to finish before you start, because a lot of people, they have no idea what they're doing. And it doesn't end up happening because there's no end point, okay? Also, when you finish before you start, you create boundaries about what you are going to accept and what you're not going to accept. Another important reason why, finishing before you start is important, and having a picture is because the process on the way to having that picture is going to be messy, okay? Think of a cookbook, you're making brownies, you're making soup. I don't know why I keep thinking about soup, maybe because it's cold and rainy, but having that picture is going to help you when things are not going right, okay? Like if you think about a construction zone, like I live right next to the new stadium, or I live very close to the new stadium in Seattle called Clement Pledge, and I remember I used to walk by there a lot, and it was just a rubble, it was just mess, and you was like, how is that thing gonna end up being that beautiful picture, okay? So the next thing I wanna talk about is thinking in ink, okay? You wanna think in ink, okay? As I talk about finish before you start, you wanna get your goal, you wanna get your purpose first, and then you wanna write a plan about how you're gonna go about obtaining it, okay? So this rule of finishing before you start is really important, okay? And basically, to put it in a layman's terms, it's basically know what you want to accomplish before you accomplish it, okay? Anyone who's winning, successful construction working jobs, cookbooks that sell a lot, God is starting something or is finishing it in their mind. In their mind, that's the point, in their mind, before it's actually done, okay? All right, you got to see it up here before it happens in real life, okay? And that's the secret for today is finish before you start, okay? Not only is it gonna save time, you're gonna have more peace because you know what you're working towards, okay? When everything is crazy and messy, you'll be able to have peace because you can keep that picture in front of you saying, we're slowly, daily working toward, remember, day by day, every day, okay? Keep working towards your goals, your vision, whatever it may be, and just keep believing and keep that picture in front of you. So hopefully you get some value from this video. Thank you. Let's say you want to have a successful business. You want to make a lot of money doing X, Y, and Z. This is going to help you, okay? I'm sitting here in this co-working space. This building, before it even came into existence, it was a blueprint, okay? I just want you to keep that in mind as you're living your life, that you want to finish before you start, and you want to have your purpose and your dream already set out to what you want it to have happen, so that way you can continue to build it and make it amazing, okay? So lastly, as always, the surprise is that I'm not in Seattle today, so that's your surprise. And then lastly, as always, unsuccessful people make decisions based on their current situation, but successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be, make decisions based on starting something or finish with something before you start, okay? It's a productivity hack and it's gonna make your life better. Thank you so much. Bye.